Hello and welcome. Welcome to the pet room. David Bradley here. I am going to. Oh, by the way, before I had to go out, I sprayed this every single socket with DEOXIT. That can't. Well, it should help. I had an iPhone that didn't want to charge, and I thought, okay, there's something wrong with the connector. It's broken inside, or something's going on. So I made sure it was all nice and dead. Turned off, and I sprayed it with DEOXIT. And it's fine. You know, one thing right now, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to. I've got this little light inside here. It's all quite wonderful, but it really sucks up batteries in a hurry. And I really need light. Now I have some light shining on here, but it's kind of like, you don't want the doctor or the dentist not to have enough light, and they always have their really bright lights. So I am going to do my best here. I think it takes 3 batteries. Sorry, I'm just going to reach in here. See, this is the light. And slide that out. And there they are, 3 AAAs. So, you know what, the worst of it is, these batteries aren't dead. They're just not. I want brightness. So, I'll find something else to stick them in for their last gasp. So I shall. They gotta be bright. Because I'm sure once I get these back in, there's the newer batteries. And I went for the more expensive ones at Dollarama. I'm hoping they'll last longer. When I hit this on, I don't know if it's going to make a whole lot of difference to you. It sure makes a whole lot of difference to me inside. Whoa, that's bright. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so the idea here is to see what's what with this machine. I do not need to repopulate everything. I don't. I need to put in the screen RAM chips and the major chips. There's the screen RAM chips. And, okay, what have I done? Okay, so the ROM chips are next. Actually, these chips that I'm putting in here are not the ones that came from this machine. They're the ones that came out of the machine next door. That is working perfectly, but as happy as can be, because you see, when you swap the chips over, you hope to find something that has failed, and nothing failed. So maybe another discrete failure, or who knows, maybe it's going to be another socket like the one at the back that broke before on that other machine, where when I was desoldering, the pin came right out, meaning that it really wasn't making contact. When I would push on that socket, strange things would happen to the screen. So anyway, it doesn't take all that long to repopulate. There's that. Well, there's 7. I put in 9 chips so far. Now here is a 6520, and it is, again, 1 chip on the board, but the witness mark is reversed. Hello, Penny. The witness mark faces to the left. You know what? I'm feeling like this is trying to be difficult, and I don't like difficult chips. But it is feeling that way. No, it does not want to go. Why don't you want to go? Okay. Let's have a look at all the pins. They look okay. They do. 6520. Okay, I'm going to just give the whole chip a little tweak on the pins to see if I can get them to line up nicer. So I put, sorry about my hand, but I get everything lined up. I apply a bit of pressure, and we're good. Now, are we good? Well, we feel good. We do. So that's 6520. Here's another one, and it faces the other way. And this one is way in the back here, which is always a challenge. Always a challenge. No, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Once again, sorry about the hand. It doesn't. Oh. Okay, we have a pin that is. See if we can get a good look at that. We have a pin. I can't tell. It's bending. That is not good. Now, I think I took some pliers upstairs. I think I still have, I still have pliers here. So we take the pliers and we give this a little tweak. I don't know, just a little. Just try and get it straight again. And then, actually what I'm doing now, you can't see, I'm putting the whole thing on the table and I'm bending all the pins so that they nicely line up. Now also, this whole socket thing here, maybe, if I have trouble, I'm just looking way down in the back. It's hard to see, who knows, maybe part of the trouble is that this socket is wonky and it's not going to let me put this in nicely. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try again. And it's in, but I'm not necessarily convinced that it's okay. Let's see. Remember, with the Dusty Rusty Crusty, I had to put everything all back in, and then things were not good, and it ended up it was a bent pin. Okay, that one felt good. Okay, we're almost there. Now this is the, I believe it's the character room. Anyway, it's in the very back here. That went in nice. And now, here's the heart of the machine, the 6502. Just check the pins. There's maybe a little tweakage on the end one. And on the end. Okay, so that feels good. Now, what do we have to do left for RAM chips? That's it. And then we are repopulated. And I remember, kind of, sort of, what was on the screen. We did this before. It was maybe 4 or 5 lines of cred. I'm hoping. I mean, I'd love it to just come up and work, but I'm hoping, certainly, that something is different with the DEOXIT and the chips that work and everything. I would hope maybe something has changed. Now, part of what's happening now, I gotta be able to get my hand down in the back. I'll reach the power switch. So everything is looking good. I suppose I should put this back on. This is the keyboard connector. Not that I'm likely to be typing things, but I don't want to get fooled. All right, we're turning it on, and we'll see what comes up. Oh, nothing. Now, did I hear? Oh, boy, this is tough. Did I hear the cassette motor spin? No. So now I must question myself. Is the power bar turned on? And the answer is no. No, it is not. That would certainly lessen the possibility of having success. So the power bar is on. Try that again. We heard the motor do its thing. Ooh. Oh my. So we are seeing strange things on the screen. I'm going to reach back here and push on things and see. I am indeed. So I'm going to try this very gently. Let's go look up here. So that's what we're seeing. Now this is different. It is. I wonder if I can find the return key. Okay, so it's kind of doing things, but certainly the characters are not as they should be. They're not. So it is different. It is different indeed. But what does this mean? Well, that does have. Oh, I see something. I see something already. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But definitely, this RAM chip, the screen RAM chip, is in upside down. And that will never be helpful. All right, let's try again. Shazam! Commodore Basic 1023 by 3. Okay. So why was this squirrely before? Because before it came up with weird things, and every chip was checked, but it didn't do it. So this is the first time. Oh, you know what? Here, I will show you. This is the first time this machine has been alive in decades. Sorry about the shadows there, but it's up. Okay, so now the keyboard is seeming to be working. Okay, I'm going to, now I know this data set doesn't spin. I mean, I heard the motor spin, that's a good sign. But I know that it does not do things. Probably the belt is ruined. Anyway, I'm going to take this other data set, nothing's pushed down on it. I'm going to push it in. I'm going to reach up to where I think the run stop it is. I'm going to press play. It is now searching. It is. searching it is. No, I think I had that rewound, but I don't know actually. Hang on, let me stop. Let me rewind. No, I don't think I did have it rewound. Stop. Play. That would certainly make it difficult to find the program if the tape was not advanced. So we are searching. We have found Commodore. We have. And indeed, if we were to move this up here, we would see another happy machine saying World of Commodore, World of Commodore, World of Commodore, World of Commodore, World of Commodore. There it is. Lovely. Now, so why did it not work before? Excellent question. I do not know the answer to that. But it's working now. It is, and that is good. So right now, I'm just moving the I would not be surprised if maybe the DEOXIT didn't help some. Let me peek in the blue bezel pit here. It looks intact. So this is the blue bezel with the big keyboard. I'm going to try something. I'm going to turn it on. And up it comes. Now here, next to that, is, what do we have here? It's a Chiclet one. That's what we're in. Sorry, I'm just having to shift it over a little wee bit. Oh, it's Penny. Hello, Penny. How are you doing? Penny is reaching up on the table to say hi. And then I think I can turn this on. Now, do I have it? Let me check. Everything is in? Everything is in. Okay, so it's in. And it's coming up with 6,143 bytes free. The next door has 44,095. And this one had less because, of course, what have I done? Well, I've only put in 4 RAM chips. So right now, all next to each other, Penny. Nope, Penny, you can't come up here right now. Are 3 happy. Oh, okay. I'm just going to press stop on the cassette and pull this out. There we go. And then I'm going to shuffle some things around. At least I think I don't really want to drop this down if it works. And there are some sunglasses. There are some little bags with little screws. There's a screwdriver. Funny, way back when I was in high school, there was a shop teacher. Mr. Swift was his name. He was a funny man. And as soon as it was time to clean up, he would always yell out, "There's a screwdriver missing!" Because, of course, people were always using them. So one day, to confound him, it was part of the game. As time was approaching, we all made sure that all the screwdrivers were back. And indeed, there was no screwdrivers missing. Okay, so here's a view inside this pet. Here's a little thing I could wear on my head. That does help some at times. Ooh. We have another pet working, and now I think I have something that I have not had before. I'm just glancing at this other pet that's beside here. And I'm shifting it over ever so gently, with great care and reverence, so that maybe, possibly, without knocking anything down or doing anything that would be deemed foolish, which we'll never know, I might be able to get this machine turned on. I have turned it on. So, hello, Penny. So, here, I'm going to take this out of here. There we go. All right. So, right next to it, we'll do a little scan here. Penny, hello. So, there is the blue bezel with the full-size keyboard. It's working. Here's a Chiclet one that is working, except we're having data set issues, but it's up and running. Here is the oldest. Hi, Penny. And here's another. Oh, that doesn't need to be there. This is something I had in for the family portrait where I had one that didn't have a keyboard. And that one. Hi, Penny, are you typing? Are you typing on the keyboard, Penny? Yes, I know you are. Anyway, so here we are. We're inside. We're inside. We're inside. We're not inside. Anyway, 4 of the oldest pets all lined up, all working. Isn't it beautiful? Penny. Okay. Penny, Penny, Penny. Hello, Penny. What you doing? What are you doing? Are you digging? You're moving that box, I see. Hi. What do you want, Penny? Yes, I know. Penny, where'd you go? Hi, Penny. Are you gonna try? Oh, you're gonna get up on the keyboard? No, I don't think there's room. I don't think we need a CAT scan right now. But you never know. Maybe later. Maybe later. I could get you up here, but there's hardly any room in the pet room because of all these pets. So the next thing I will do is these round chips need to go in and things need to get populated. And there is a whole other board that I have here that I got to see, and there's a machine. Hi, Penny. Where are you? Hi, Penny. Yes, I know. That's Penny. That's Penny. Where you going? What you want, Penny? Penny, I know. Okay, Penny, I'm coming. I'm gonna come. There we are. There's Penny. I know, Penny. You don't like to be lifted. You really don't. I could lift you up, but you don't like it. You really don't. All right. Well, it seems that definitely, absolutely, positively, Penny needs something. So I will get on it, and I will rejoice. And I'm just looking to see. Yes, the world of Commodore is still happening. Hi, Penny. And, yeah. Woohoo! It's a good day. One thing I will probably do on a lot of these as I'm doing things and adding things is I'll spray more DEOXIT in. I suspect that might have had something to do with this, but I don't know. Certainly putting the RAM chip in backwards didn't help. It really didn't. Right, Penny? I'll check the witness mark. All right. So now I have to regroup and figure out what else I got to do and how many. The whole thing of this was to try and get as many of these working and happy. So if you're out there and you are intrigued and interested in an original pet, be it with a full-size keyboard or the Chiclet keyboard, we're getting there. Actually, now that I think I probably have 5 that will work because there's always Dusty, Rusty, Crusty. And then there's the one with the fuse that I can't find another fuse for. So I'll have to investigate that. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you again. Back in the pet room. David Bradley signing off. Bye for now.